Spring is one of my absolute favorite times of year, not only because here in Southern California, all of our bushes are blooming and the flowers are blooming and our trees are filling with leaves, but because it means Sephora is having their spring sale. Hello and welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about my Sephora sale recommendations. Now, I asked on social media, both Instagram and Facebook, what kind of video you wanted to see regarding the Sephora sale. Depending on which platform you look at, depends on which response won. And then there were multiple requests to do both kinds of videos. Not only did you want to see a recommendations video, but you also wanted to see a haul unboxing / try on video. So I've decided to do both. So for those of you that requested the unboxing haul try on video, stay tuned, that will be coming. But today for my recommendations video, I really wanted to narrow the focus down because I know there are so many of these types of videos out there. So you're probably getting inundated with these lists of products. And I also personally know, looking at my collection, that if I were to pull out every product that I love and recommend that Sephora sells, we would be here till next week. So what I've decided to do in today's video is to narrow the focus down to 4 brands that I would highly recommend looking into and shopping during this sale. Now, the criteria for these 4 brands was, first of all, they all need to have multiple products that I love and use on a regular basis. But the second criteria I used is I wanted to pick brands that don't offer, to my knowledge, a whole discount on their entire site, like a friends and family event where everything they sell is offered at a discount. So that is the criteria that I used to choose these 4 brands. Now, briefly, a little bit of information about the sale in case you are new to this sale. Depending on your reward status with Sephora depends on when you get to shop and how big of a discount you get. So Rouge members started shopping April 1st and they get 20% off their purchase. VIB members start shopping on April 5th and receive 15% off. And then insiders start shopping on April 7th and they get 10% off. Now the sale runs through April 11th. And what is really cool is not only can you use your discount code multiple times throughout that entire sale period, whether you're shopping online, in store, you can keep using that discount code. But the other thing is Sephora offers this discount on almost everything that they sell, from perfume, skincare, hair care, makeup, everything. The only brand that I know for sure is excluded is The Ordinary. Everything else you can shop and use your discount code. The first brand I'm going to talk about is the Sephora Collection. And the main reason I'm bringing this to your attention is because regardless of your tier status, you get 30% off of the entire Sephora collection of products during the whole sale. So no matter if you are an Insider or Rouge member, you can shop April 1st through the 11th and get 30% off any Sephora collection products. So I pulled out several of my favorites, and these are products that I use on a regular basis. And I've tried other products from Sephora. I think their blushes, their bronzers, they are all good as well. But these are the standouts in my mind. So the first and probably my absolute favorite, this came out last year. It is the Sephora Best Skin Ever Foundation. I'm actually wearing this on my face today. I have the shade 12Y and 21.5Y. So depending on my sunless tanning status, depends on what shade I use. But there are 50 shades available in multiple undertones, so whether you're pink, neutral, yellow. It has a glass bottle, a pump on it with a lid. I think this is a fantastic foundation. Even though it says it's a hydrating foundation, on my combination skin, it still wears very well. I do have to powder it, but it does last well through the day. And it says it's a medium coverage, but I really don't feel like I'm missing any coverage when I wear this. So a great all-around foundation, great ingredients, highly recommend checking out. The second product, which was new to me, I think last November, and it's in particular this shade. This is the Sephora Retractable Waterproof eyeliner, and it is Shimmer Taupe. You know how I love the Urban Decay Mushroom Pencil. I am actually wearing the Mushroom Pencil in my waterline. But this shade right here, Shimmer Taupe, is like the perfect in between a gray and a brown. And it does say it's shimmer, so it has a little sheen, but there's no glitter or anything. I have found this to last very well on my eyes. I don't feel like it stays in the waterline all day long, but it does stay under the lash line, and I just think it is such a beautiful, beautiful color, and the formulation super soft, easy to work with. The second product, and it is specifically this color because I have yet to find an exact dupe for this, and it is the Sephora Rouge Gel Lip Liner in the shade Bellflower. This is described as a lilac shade or lavender lilac shade, and that is exactly what this is. Now you might look at that and go, Shirley, why is this a color that you like? Well, I love to do kind of a cool pink tone on the lip, and by first lining my lips with this color and then using MAC's Fabby lipstick or the Huda lip strobe, which has been discontinued, by doing like a shimmery pink paired with this, it is just the most beautiful, cool toned, feminine, girly pink lip combination. Now, these lip liners are not the longest wearing, so I do have to use a MAC paint pot around the edge of my lips to ensure that this lip liner doesn't bleed on me, but it is a really nice, just soft formulation. And again, this shade I just think is so unique and I love it. Now the next product from Sephora Collection I would recommend are their eyeshadow palettes. These are so inexpensive even at their original price, but I have two and I have really been impressed by the formulation. So these are the I Love palettes. I know they've come out with a pocket palette or something. I haven't tried any of those, but I hear those are also good. So this one in the I Loves is the Light Warm eyeshadow palette. If you want a good neutral eyeshadow palette in your collection, great for travel, great for everyday, this is one that I would highly recommend. This is a matte cream shade, and then you've got 3 shimmers and 3 more mattes up here. It gives a really beautiful neutral look. And then the other one is one that I got last summer, and this is the I Love Bloom, and specifically the shade Peony. Now, the troubles with this collection of palettes is the swatches online do not at all match what is actually in the eyeshadow palette. So be aware of that. If you can go in the store and actually check these out in person, that's how I would recommend shopping. Or pick up this Peony palette. This is just a slightly softer version of the I Love, the Light Warm palette. So I'll show you side by side. The Light Warm definitely has a little more depth of color. And the I Love Bloom Peony palette, it's a little more pink leaning, which, you know, I love. But these palettes come in multiple shade options. There's some very colorful ones. There's cool tone ones. So highly recommend checking those out. And then the last product is a product that I actually have not yet tried. It is coming in my order, but one of you all told me you have found a dupe for my beloved Angie Hot and Flashy A506 brush that I use for concealer. And you've said it's been found in the Sephora Collection. So I'll put the brush number across the screen. I don't have it in front of me, but one of you told me that you found a dupe for this brush, and I am so excited to try it. So I wanted to let you all know, in case you don't see my haul unboxing video and you've been interested in this brush, check out the Sephora option because we might have found ourselves a dupe. Now the next brand is not going to come as any surprise whatsoever if you've watched any of my videos, and that is Natasha Denona. So as you all know, she has one of my top favorite eyeshadow formulations, and I own so many of her palettes. So I wanted to narrow down a couple of recommendations for you. Now, if you're familiar at all with her eyeshadow collection, she has multiple different sizes of palettes. And I have two different sizes I'm going to recommend and a couple of specific palettes. So first of all, in her midi size palette, so this isn't her largest palette that she sells, but this is the next size down. And I personally think this is big enough. Her big palettes, I'm like, there's no way I'm ever going to use all that eyeshadow. But this particular shade combination is one of my all-time favorites, especially for spring and summer. This is the Retro palette. This came out a few months ago, and I absolutely love it. I have a video of 3 looks using this palette. I'll link that down below. And then her mini palettes. These are the way that I would recommend if you've never tried any of her shadows. This is a way that doesn't feel so painful to dip into her shadow formulation. So these minis have 5 shadows in them, and there are multiple different finishes in each palette. So the 3 I'm going to show you today, I actually have a combination of on my eyes, and they are the Mini Love palette. I do have tutorials using this palette, so I'll link those as well. The Mini Love is one of my all-time favorites from her, and in particular, this shade you can see is about to hit pan. I love this palette with the pinks, purples, slightly cooler tone pink in there, but I can get away with it. The next one is a newer release. This is the Mini Biba palette, and I do have these 3 shades worked into my look today. This is a great neutral palette. It does only have one full-on shimmer. This one has a little bit of a satin finish to it, and then the others are matte. But I've actually really enjoyed this palette. And then the third one, which I think is one of the most unique color combinations, and it's one that I love. I am wearing this shade on the outer corner with a little bit of this. This is the Mini Retro. So I have really enjoyed this palette. I know there's some greens in there, but I feel like in some way they're kind of neutral and they just work. So those are my top recommendations, but if you see other color combinations in those little minis that you want to try, I have no doubt that you would be very pleased with the performance of those shadows. Now, the second item from Natasha Denona that I have really enjoyed, I only have one of, but it's her lip liners. These are some of the most long-lasting lip liners that I've used. And what I am particularly thrilled about with this collection is if you are a person who likes nude lip colors and lip liners, she has a very broad range of nude lip liners to choose from. Depending on your skin tone, you can pick the perfect nude shade for you. So this one is the shade Julia. On my skin tone, it has kind of more of a cool taupey pink look. These are very long wearing, and I really feel like they help prevent lipstick and lip gloss from bleeding. And then the third product from Natasha Denona that I would recommend checking out are her lipsticks. Again, she has it's called I Need a Nude lipstick line, and they are multiple shade options in the nude range. So if you're somebody who doesn't like really bold, bright shades on your lips, you're gonna love this collection. The 2 shades that I have are this one, which is Sava, and this has more pink tones in it. And so I love this when I want to go more pink with my nude lip. And you can see the combination of those 2. The lip liner helps tone it down if I want to. But if you have more pink tones in your skin than I do, this is going to look a little more neutral and nude on you. The other shade I have is her special edition packaging, and it is Amorosa. And this shade is more of a true nude. This lipstick formula is more of a satin finish, but it's long wearing. It's not going to dry your lips out. They're super pigmented. I mean, one swipe and you get full color. So really highly recommend checking out her lip products as well. Almost left that lip liner on too long. I could hardly get it off. All right, going on to brand number 3. Brand number 3 is skincare. And if you watched my recent skincare routine, this brand will come as no surprise, but maybe you're surprised that Sephora sells it. And it is the Paulas Choice skincare line. So I picked out 4 of my top favorite products from Paulas Choice. The first one is the 25% AHA plus 2% BHA exfoliant peel. And this is a once a week treatment. You put it on your face for 10 minutes at night and then rinse it off and then just put on a really nourishing, hydrating cream. And within a couple of weeks, you will notice the texture on your skin changes dramatically. If you're familiar with the phrase of orange peel looking texture or orange peel looking pores, I had that going on right here. And I saw a dramatic difference using this. So highly recommend. And one of these tubes, if you're just using it once a week, it is going to last you a very long time. So highly recommend, well worth the money. The second product that I'm gonna recommend is the 10% niacinamide booster. Now she also has a 20%, but I really prefer the 10%. I mix a couple of drops of this in with my serum. Again, I'll link my skincare routine down below so you can see exactly. But this is another product that if you're looking for more of a refined texture on your skin, you are really going to benefit from the addition of some niacinamide. And what I love is you can mix this in with your moisturizer, your serum, your sunscreen, however you want to wear it. The third product is like the niacinamide, but it's C15 Super Booster. Again, something else that you just mix in with your favorite moisturizer. This is another product that I noticed almost immediate results in the brightness in my skin tone. I mix this in with my moisturizer every morning. I've had no reactions and I have super sensitive skin. The fourth and final product I actually don't have in front of me to share with you. I'll pop it up on the screen and I have actually ordered a replacement, but it is the Super Light Wrinkle Defense SPF 30. This is a mineral sunscreen. It is tinted. The tint on it is lighter and slightly pink toned, but it's okay because I like to wear this one under my makeup. This one is geared for more combination to oily skin types. If you have more dry skin, she does offer another sunscreen that is more hydrating, but this one provides the perfect kind of balance of a little bit of mattification, but a little bit of tint and great sunscreen protection. Now the fourth and final brand, let's see if you can put your thinking cap on. What might it be? Oh, well, we got to go with Charlotte Tilbury. Again, another brand that she does on her website offer frequently a free gift with purchase or maybe puts a couple of things on sale, but I've never seen her put everything on sale. So I pulled out some of my top favorite products, and the first being this Hollywood Flawless Filter. Now this now comes in a baby mini size. So if you don't want to throw out the whole amount for this large, very large bottle, then you can try it in a much smaller size. The smaller size is not going to give you the best bang for your buck, but if you're unsure if you're going to like this product, that might be the way to go. I love that this is available in multiple shade offerings. I have right now the shade 2. In the summertime, I can get away with the shade 4, but I am wearing this along with a couple of other things. But what I feel like is so unique about this is this gives your skin a beautiful glow without any shimmer. You can put this under your foundation, you can mix it with your foundation, or you can do what I most frequently do and just put it on top of your foundation. And I've heard from several of you in the mature skin group, and you absolutely love this product and how beautiful it makes your skin look. The second product is the Airbrush Flawless Finish Setting Powder. I have talked about this so much, I won't go into so many details, but this is one of the few powders that I can use to set my under eyes. Because one of the ingredients in this is almond oil, I think that extra little bit of hydration is why this works so well for me. I don't use this on the rest of my face, so therefore this powder is gonna last me a really long time. I only use it to set my under eye, mainly because I have oily combination skin. It does not keep the rest of my oils at bay. But my under eyes being a little extra dry, this is the perfect powder formulation. So that's shade number 2, my most frequently used shade. I also have shade 1, and then it comes in at least one other shade that's darker. The next product is the Airbrush Flawless Finish Setting Spray. Now this is the full size. Again, it does come in a mini size, so if you don't want to throw out all the cash for the large size, you could try that. Now, I am not a use a setting spray every day kind of a girl. I actually have never found, until this one, a setting spray that I feel actually works at keeping my makeup in place longer throughout the day. The other thing that is so different about this than any others I've tried is it will not change the finish of your foundation. So if your foundation is a more matte foundation and you spritz this on, it's not gonna make your face look dewy. If you have a dewy foundation and you spritz this on, it's not gonna make your skin look matte. It's a unique formulation, and while it does have a slight little bit of fragrance, I feel like that dissipates quickly, and it has a very nice light mist so you don't get huge droplets on your skin. The third product from Charlotte Tilbury, and it is really specifically this shade, but I do love several other colors in this, but it is the Lip Cheat Pencil, and specifically the shade Iconic Nude. I do also absolutely love Pillow Talk Medium. That's one of my also all-time favorite shades. But this shade, there's something unique about it, and try as I may, and I've got like 50 lip liners over here, I have yet to find an exact dupe for this color. Also, the formulation of these pencils is phenomenal. I would say it's even longer wearing than the Natasha Denona pencils by just a smidge, but they're super soft. They glide on easily, but they do set down quickly. They do help prevent your lipstick and lip gloss from bleeding. So again, the shade is Iconic Nude, and that is what I am wearing today, paired with my fourth recommendation, and those are her lipsticks. Now she has varying formulations within her lipstick line, so I'm going to share with you a couple of different ones. So the first one, which is what I am wearing with that Iconic Nude, with one other thing on, is the Kim KW lipstick. Again, if you are somebody who likes a nude lip color and you want just a little bit of a pink tone, I just think this is such a pretty combination. Now, nude lips are not for everyone. I know that full well. So another one of my all-time favorites, this is one of the Matte Revolution lipstick formulas, and this is Pillow Talk. This is a beautiful shade. Now, this depends on what your skin tone is. So mine being more yellow brings out the pink tones. If you have more pink tones in your skin, this is gonna look warmer and a little more peach. It's kind of interesting. The third lipstick color and formulation is this one. And each one comes in a different fancy packaging. They come refillable. I think these are called the Hot Lips version. So you pay the full price one time to get the full bullet, and it's all fancy. And then you can just buy refills, so you don't have to buy the whole thing again. But this specific color is one of those really pretty kind of springy pink shades. This is Dance Floor Princess. And this whole line, most everything is more on the neutral nude side, but this has just been one of my all-time favorites. Now the final product from Charlotte Tilbury, it's still in the lip category, but it is separate. This is the Superstar lipstick, I think is what it's called. And this is Pillow Talk Diamonds. And I have a little bit of this over that nude lipstick. If you like a lot of shimmer on your lips, you're just gonna love this. I mean, look at that. It gives your lips the look of a shimmery lip gloss, but it's more of a kind of a lipstick, a hydrating lipstick formulation. But I love this. I am at the very end of this and I already have a backup on hand. So another top favorite. Now, this final grouping of products is a group of some limited edition products that I think are definitely worth checking out during this sale. The first one, I was just shocked. I did not know this was coming back. It was a limited edition product from last summer. I bought 2 of the 3 shades and then they were gone. And I stopped recommending them or showing them in videos because you couldn't get them. They are the Bare Minerals Bronzers and they're back. They have been repackaged. So this is last year's packaging. I believe this year now it's in a black surround packaging. But I have 2 of the 3 shades and I might have ordered the 3rd shade. But the 2 shades that I ordered from last year are Kiss of Pink and the other is Kiss of Rose. These are just a beautiful, beautiful formulation. And the idea is that by putting these on your cheeks and even kind of dusted over the bridge of the nose, it gives your face, your skin the look of you've gotten a little too much sun, but in a good way, a healthy way. So Kiss of Pink, I thought would be way too light for my skin, but this is actually one of the cheek colors that you're seeing right there. So I can actually get this color to show up on my skin. And then this one, Kiss of Rose, looks beautiful when I have a little more color. So if you're deeper skin tone, definitely check that one out. The 3rd shade is Kiss of Copper. Yeah, that might be on its way to me. I'll be sure to share. The next product that is limited edition, which I didn't realize it was, and ironically, not only did I just do a 3 looks 1 palette video with it, but it's now on sale. And it is the Too Faced Teddy Bear palette. But when I found out this is limited edition, I thought I've got to tell you all to check it out during this sale because it's already on sale and you can get an extra discount on it. And I think it's worth every penny. This is a fabulous palette and I will link that video with the tutorials down below. Now the 3rd product I'm gonna show you, as I checked today, it's currently back out of stock online, but a couple days ago it was in stock. So sometimes Sephora will do a restock of items during the sale, so keep checking and click that notify me when it's back in stock if you're interested. But it is the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Edit Universe palette. This was not even on their website after Christmas because this was limited edition at Christmas time. And lo and behold, the other day when I was shopping, I saw this and it was in stock. And I thought, oh, they brought it back, but now it's out of stock. So if you've been interested in this, go on Sephora's website and click to be notified if it's back in stock. Also, something that I'm going to throw in here is if this item or anything else that you're interested in appears to be out of stock online, check to see if it's available in your local store. One of the products that I had my eye on for this sale is still out of stock online, but it was available for pickup in my local store. So I was able to reserve it online and I went down and picked it up on Saturday. So that's just a little tip. So if you've been interested in this, definitely keep checking out every avenue to see if you can find it in stock somewhere. All right, so that brings an end to this particular video's recommendations. However, as I mentioned up front, there are so many other products that Sephora sells that I use on a regular basis, including my top favorite foundations, concealers, color correctors, all of that. But I've done dedicated videos on those. So I will link those videos in the description box below, along with everything else I talked about today. So check out those videos. If you're looking for a new concealer, new foundation for mature skin, check those videos out. I also have what I call Darlings and Duds. Those are kind of like my monthly favorites videos. And in each of those videos, I've gone through lots of different products, giving you kind of my take on what's good, what's not. So if you want more information, you can check out those as well. So thank you as always so much for watching. Be sure you check back for my haul unboxing video. Believe it or not, my first order with Sephora just arrived this morning. I haven't even opened it. I'm so excited, but be sure you check back so you don't miss out on that video as well. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time, and happy shopping. Bye.